Hello everybody. Hi, so today I wanted to do, well, honestly just let you guys know some updates on my collection, specifically my huening bahiyyih collection, because a lot of cards that I was collecting from last era arrived today because they came like all in a big package from my group order manager that I appreciate very much. So I actually have some updates on her collection. Personally, I will not be going forward with collecting every singular huening bahiyyih photo card, and I'm going to tell you the reasons why this may be the case, why I feel this way currently about my collection, and why I've changed things around a bit. Honestly, I just found that collecting every single POB was quite draining during that era and quite difficult to do. And I also just had a reality check that, unless you're a very wealthy person or just maybe you have financially organized yourself enough so you can set aside the exact amount for these type of comebacks, it's very difficult, not alone just to get spots and like be in the sorting form to be able to get her as a priority. It's just also kind of expensive on the turnaround, even when you get it for the best price, because just collecting 30 cards plus their album cards is pretty hard to do. It's not an easy task. It's difficult. And though I can kind of turn it upwards and downwards, it's still going to be difficult. And honestly, I just found myself losing stamina with collecting, and I would just, at some point, I was just like, when is it gonna stop? Like, they just keep announcing stores and they keep adding more, and I wasn't really feeling excited for those cards necessarily. I was more just like, oh, another one to add to my binder, another one that I need to try to figure out how to secure. Kind of was just an added stressor, and I think I burned myself out a little bit with that. So I have changed how I'm going to collect huening bahiyyih in the future. That doesn't mean I don't love huening bahiyyih just as much as always. It's just realistically, I can't afford to collect every single piece of paper that has her face on it, basically. And honestly, I don't even know if that's exactly what I even want. I realized as I was now curating my binder a little bit more and picking like my favorites, even though it is still quite a lot. I haven't gotten rid of everything, so you guys will see real soon what it's looking like. But now that I've kind of, pinned it down what my favorite cards are, I feel a lot more content with my collection. I feel like a weight off of my shoulders, and I don't feel that burnout that I was feeling before, I guess. So we're just gonna go right in. So first, another member of Kepler that I do collect is Chaehyun, and I've had her in this little binder, but as you can tell, she's no longer in there because one of the parts of my update for my huening bahiyyih collection was, instead of making this a solo huening bahiyyih binder, I actually will be holding both Chaehyun and huening bahiyyih in this binder. So I made this little Polaroid to replace it. Now, I've already switched everything because I tried to film myself downsizing. It was impossible. I ended up just getting on a phone call with my sister and like doing all the necessary things to downsize, and I'm really happy with it now. So I'll show you guys what's it looking like right now. So still have the same thing here. Okay, so this is the new layout, which I'm really happy with. I have both of their pink concept photo card sets from the album. And then I have these lucky draws that they had that have the similar concept. I think it's really cute. And I went through and did this kind of layout for a lot of their layouts, so you'll see this soon. For the next one, for the, what is this, the yellow concept? From their yellow version, I have their album cards plus the K-Town For You pre-order benefits, which I really liked for both of them, and I actually had both of them already, so I thought these looked really nice. Next, for the purple concept, I decided to keep the M-Wave version. Now, I do not have Chaehyun's, but I am planning on getting hers and hopefully trading some of the extra cards I have just to get Chaehyun. So I'll show you guys the extras after everything. If you're interested in trading anything for things on my wish list, or if you're interested in any of those cards, I'll probably put some up for sale eventually once I've, got into trading most that I need. Next here I made a little spread with 3 of my favorite pobs from this era. One of these was a pre-order benefit from their first Star magazine. The other here are Make Star, which I really like, and we have Beat Road, which I've always liked because they wore these animal headbands. I thought they were really cute, and I like how the backs look all lined up together. And then last here, I kept 1 extra page of huening bahiyyih pre-order benefits, so I didn't limit myself fully. I kept her, I think this is M2U, Hot Tracks, Jump Up Entertainment, I believe, Soundwave. I think this is Music Korea, and this is MK Media. And then I also do have the Apple Music photo card from this era. I just am holding it in one of those Doblast little lanyard kind of PC holders, so that's where that one is. So that's what I've kept so far. And then I am deciding to collect their postcards, so I actually have most of them done. I'm just missing this purple one for Chaehyun with the green background. So yeah, if anyone has that and is willing to sell or trade it with me, that'd be amazing. Okay, next I have their Doblast stuff, which I'm actually still quite behind on, so if anyone has trades or things that I'm missing that you want to get rid of, please let me know. But here I have their deco frames and I have their cards. I'm missing Chaehyun's other card here. Here I'm planning to put both their Tower records because it kind of like matches the concept, and I'm just going to layer it with these deco cards. Here I have their Lemon Blast photo book concept photo cards. Still missing Hige's other like heart cheek card. And I'm just deciding to keep their plastic photo cards, the little concept ones that came as, I think they were pre-order benefits inside of the album, so like first press type cards. But yeah, this, since it matched the concept, I thought it looked kind of nice. And then here will be the first jewel case, the blue jewel cases. And I really love the Market Shop photo cards from this, so I do need to still get Chaehyun's, but these jewel cases are really, really cute, so I'm excited. And then here I have their M-Wave photo cards for both of them, and this is where their lemon version jewel cases will go, and it just like matches it. It's the same concept, really cute. Okay, and then here I have the random photo card pack merch cards for both huening bahiyyih and for Chaehyun. And then I want to get the Star Magazine ones again for this round of the Star Magazine. I have huening bahiyyih's, but I did not pre-order Chaehyun, so if anyone has that one, I'm interested. And then here I'm keeping the Polaroids. So these two were from the drink merch drop. They were from like a pop-up, and I do not have the lemon drink, so this is my biggest ISO currently. So if any of the things I show later in the video you want and you have this and want to trade, let me know. And then I'm missing the With Mew lucky draw, but a friend just sold this to me, so I actually have this on the way now, which is really great. But yeah, I have the Soundwave, and is this the Music Cart one, I think, lucky draw? And then of course this is the Tower Records Polaroid, so I kind of like how that looks with the Polaroids up top, and then these are all of her lucky draws on the bottom. And then here we have their, what is this? This is the photo card holder POB, like it came with the photo card holder merch. This came in the Collect book. This is Yes 24, I think. I think this is Apple Music. This is Star River for sure. And then this is Aladdin, I think, but I'm not 100% sure. But that is the plan for what I'm keeping for huening bahiyyih and Chaehyun for Doblast. And I haven't set up yet for their new comeback. What is it? Troubleshooter? I think it's Troubleshooter. I'm actually so excited for that. I'm planning on pre-ordering from K-Town for You and maybe Apple Music, but through like a US store, like buying the Apple Music ones through a US store. But I'm definitely ordering from K-Town for You with my sister maybe, so we'll get 6 out of 9 pobs. Hopefully we can pull at least one of our biases. Me and her, she buys his Hikaru, and I buy, well, now I'm probably going to collect both Chehan and huening bahiyyihs for this one. But I'm really happy with the new setup and how I've decided to do things. I am still planning on collecting for Fly Up. Not every singular PC. I'm planning on collecting, this is where the postcards will go from the jewel cases. I'm planning on collecting Standard Version 1, Fan Club Exclusive, and Limited B for both huening bahiyyih and Chehan, and then I'm collecting the Shibuya, Special First Press, Fly Up, Limited A, Trading Card 5, Tower Records, and the Keplian photo card for huening bahiyyih only. So it's going to be these 2 pages for Fly Up. And then here I have their membership cards. I'm planning on getting just their normal photo book cards, not like any of the POBs. And then I'm planning on getting these Lightstick PCs once the Lightstick sets drop. Then I've decided to keep a page specifically for huening bahiyyih merch related releases or like collaboration things. So for example, these makeup cards I think are quite cute. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. I'm planning, like I said, to continue to collect the Korean album cards and then probably do something similar where I take those cards and put like a POB or 2 between them and kind of just have that going as the future plans of what it's gonna look like. But yeah, you guys can let me know how you feel about the new setup, what you think about it. But I'm actually really happy with the decision I made to downsize a lot of my collection and make it a bit more curated. Of course, like I said, it's still, like for me, it's still quite a lot of things. It's to an extent where I don't feel like I'm restricting myself to like no POBs or no non-album items. I'm still heavily getting those things, but I am getting to kind of like hone in into what my favorite things are. So I'll show you guys now the things that I am letting go of. Oh, and this is this cute little picture on the front. Very adorable. So here you guys are. If you need any of these and you have something I need that you saw I was missing, I will probably trade with you. But yeah, so I have these extras from First Impact, a few more from First Impact, here, and then these are some of the album cards. So if you need any of these and you have any of the missing ones I need of album cards, I'd very much be willing to trade. These are also all the extras for Do Blast that I will not be keeping or don't need. I had a lot of these extra random photo card packs. So I have these POBs, which I did not decide to keep. Then these right here. I also have Hikaru's Lemon, if anyone's looking for that. And then these are some of their membership cards. I'm not sure I haven't put those up yet, but I'm not sure what like equivalent trades would be for those. I'm unsure. And then I do have one of her broadcast cards, but I haven't decided what I want to try to trade with that. And I haven't decided if I fully want to get rid of it either. I'm just not sure. But yeah, pretty much all of these things are what are going to be up for trade. And also, some interesting, exciting news. On my Instagram, I'm almost at 300 followers, which for 300 followers, I'm doing a giveaway for this Shion card, which I have 2 of these Shion cards. This was a really difficult card for me to get. This card and her cheerleader card were incredibly difficult to find. So if you're interested in winning that, I mean, you can go to my Instagram and check that out anyway if you're like looking at the trades. Maybe follow me, so I'll be posting that giveaway fairly soon since I'm pretty close. But yeah, just to end this whole little chatty update moment, yeah, I just was finding it to be very difficult to keep up. And when a hobby starts becoming, you know, difficult and frustrating, I think at sometimes like difficult things can be rewarding. It's not like all of my collections are super easy to get and super affordable all the time. They really aren't. And that's part of why I enjoy it. But when it becomes something that's just feels a bit unmanageable and you always feel like you can't catch up because it's just so much, I personally was like, you know what, I'll just be happier like this. And once I was able to truly objectively look at the things I have and pick out my actual favorites and decide what I really like, I feel like I can enjoy my collection more as it is And now I can focus more on my absolute favorite things for huening bahiyyih and not be so stressed out and just trying to get everything. That also I couldn't even really enjoy my Chaehyun collection, even though I very much love collecting her as well. So this kind of encouraged me to, you know, display Chaehyun in a way that I liked, because I never was quite I was never quite happy with this setup either for her. So now I feel like I killed two birds with one stone with the new binder setup and how I'm planning to collect in the future. I also just considered the fact that my number one collection is truly huening kai over anything, and I was realizing that I was spending so much money, time, and effort on huening bahiyyih so I wouldn't fall behind, that I was kind of neglecting collecting my actual old, which is huening kai, which I love huening bahiyyih. She's probably my female old, but you know, it just became so stressful, and then I was like, I'm not even collecting my main bias that much anymore, which is kind of sad. Of course, I still collect a lot of his things, but normally I'd be a bit more on top of it, where this time around, since I was, you know, financially buying so many of these huening bahiyyih pops, it just wasn't feasible. Where now I feel like I can not feel so stressed out and trying to stay on the ball, keeping up with it, but I can just enjoy the releases as they come out, because they're pretty frequent. I mean, dang, they already have another comeback this year. This will be basically like their third comeback this year. No, like basically fourth if you consider their Japanese comeback. I think their debut for Japan was pretty big, considering there's all those photo cards and, you know, the concert and everything they did. So I don't know. I'm really excited for Kepler. Like, I really love Kepler and I love supporting them, and I'm happy that now my collection is going in a direction that is more feasible for me and more fun, and like I'm actually excited to collect. When, to be honest, when those photo books dropped, I was like so stressed out, because I was like, okay, I only have this many Dew Blasts left and then I'll be good. And then they dropped those photo books, and they dropped them with store pobs for like 5 different stores. And that's when I truly lost it. I was like, I can't do this anymore. And I think a lot of people did that, because I've been seeing a lot of people be a bit more selective. And I think it's good. I think it's a good thing. I think it's great if you can collect everything for a person and you really enjoy it and it's not a burden for you. You find it super fun. I think it's great. But if a hobby is becoming difficult and, you know, just overbearing, a little bit putting you into a rut because of how difficult it is, sometimes it's okay to give up. So if any of you guys are continuing to fully collect huening bahiyyih, please show us on the internet, because I love that a lot of people have loved my video with huening bahiyyih, because I think it just has, it was really cool to be able to have most of her photo cards for her first thing, and I still would love it. Like I said, it's just not feasible for me. So if anyone who it is feasible for, or maybe you only collect huening bahiyyih so you can, you know, center your funds more into buying her stuff and keeping up with it, please show us, because honestly, yeah, there are so many people with beautiful collections that aren't, you know, maybe they're a bit shy to make videos or share it, but I promise you, collectors appreciate, at least collectors like me, I appreciate anybody's collection, and I love to see those type of videos. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this video and kind of hearing my little update, my thoughts recently with my collections. I have another big change in one of my other collections too, but I'm kind of waiting for some stuff to come in the mail before I drop the video on that too. So you'll see very soon what that is. But thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. Bye!